Hey guys, how we doing?
Good morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin?
All right, I think we had a very strong premiere last week.
It was. I'm really glad we took notes. I've got the notebook back here again.
Tons of characters.
It was really helpful. And I was thinking about it. I was like, we like Mad Men did the same thing. Why are we? Why was this one so much more necessary to take notes? And I think this one, with a lot of shows, you get people who are introduced and you get their names and they're in their conversations.
Sure.
In this show, at least in that first episode, there were a lot of characters who were being talked about in the third person in scenes they weren't in.
Yeah,
and it's like I'm really glad, like Lieutenant Daniels, right?
Mhm.
I would have never remembered that, known who they were talking about if I didn't write down. Okay, Lance Reddick, the person who's running the detail, is Lieutenant
he's
Daniels.
narcotics, right?
Yeah, he's narcotics, and so there's there's the narcotics and homicide, right? That McNulty is part of. The structure of the show I love. I kind of split the page kind of unknowingly at first between cops, help me stay organized, cops on one side and criminals on the other, and they're almost equal length, which means I do feel like we're going to really focus on both worlds pretty well.
And I love that too, because somebody on Patreon very interestingly said how The Wire ties to Game of Thrones. They're like, without The Wire, we don't get the TV show Rome, which I've not seen.
I either.
Without Rome, there's no Game of Thrones, because Rome was the most expensive HBO show, and that led to Game of Thrones. And then Game of Thrones kind of pulls from The Wire as well in terms of characters and how they juggle who's who and what storylines we follow. And I thought that was interesting as well, because I never would have made the comparison between the two.
Yeah, I think as a showrunner, as a writer, pulling it off, because you have so many facets and so many characters, like Game of Thrones, which you're just now in the second season, right? It's really, I think it'd be really challenging. The most challenging thing about writing it isn't where the stories go, but how much time do you spend with each one, and when, and how you organize it, and like how do we pace the art so that they intersect correctly and separate correctly, and the characters' journeys get them to the right point with other characters. And I think it's pretty hard to pull off something this complex.
And I think the pilot is the most critical thing for that.
For sure,
you have to introduce everybody in the pilot,
right?
And then you can do episodes where certain characters don't show up. It's just a better way to juggle everything.
Yeah. The one character we didn't get much of was Avon Barksdale, who apparently is the head. I mean, he's the target of the detail, right?
Yeah.
So he's the head
guy who was in Remember the Titans.
Yeah. I don't know the actor's name. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever known.
We will.
We'll get there. But we didn't get much of him, other than the one scene, the one scene with D'Angelo, his nephew, I believe.
Yep.
We got nephew and cousin, but I think it was nephew.
Nephew, cousin's like a
gotcha. I expect to get a lot more from him moving forward, but we did do a really good job of introducing a whole bunch of the characters, and we'll get more for sure. Yeah. And two, really kind of seeing the structure, because the one thing that stood out for me the most was the crap bureaucracy that the police department is in Baltimore. Yeah. And that's not slamming on Baltimore. I'm sure police departments are bureaucratic organizations, right? Yeah. So there is going to be that whole like,
who's trying to get a raise?
Yeah,
who's trying to get
right. Yeah, path of least resistance, and like, don't dump this on my plate. I'm going to dump it on your plate, and like Herc, like, crap rolls downhill. It's like,
and he's like, no, it's pee.
Exactly. Really great start, but we should go ahead and get into it, because these episodes are not brief. We do want to go and thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us, and give a special shout out to Actuarial Lurker, Balas Foldes, Chris, Jeff, Christy Goverston, MJ, Surikunda Varapu, Weird Magic, Torgir Lingstad, and Emily. Thank you so much, guys. We're really happy you're with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching us for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or watching, please check out a link in the description below our Patreon page. Every show, including The Wire, we are at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. So if you get done watching the YouTube edits and would like to keep going, you can do it on our Patreon page. You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You're only going to see us for copyright purposes. We're also watching 30 Rock as a Patreon exclusive.
That's the witness, all right. One from the Barksdale case.
Gant.
Yep, there you go.
Single headshot, close range. Bullet pancake on the inner skull.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Ain't necessarily what it looked like.
No?
Man's walking down the street in West Baltimore. That'll catch you a bullet for a half dozen reasons.
Yeah, but he's a witness.
That's why.
Yeah.
What are you going to tell the major?
That I caught a stone whodunit.
For sure.
Yeah.
Before we know for sure. Look, if I start talking that a witness got killed,
Tell him.
why? Just cover yourself on this.
He's already stirred up enough.
I was going to say, he marked his feet on drum. Of course, Jimmy's going to stir
Jimmy's already in trouble for going outside the chain of command, and he's about to do it again.
He's making everybody do extra work.
What are the odds he goes and talks to the judge and says that?
Probably. Honestly, yeah, he already talked to the judge last episode.
Yeah. God, he's going to get himself so screwed.
I just want to know what Jimmy's angle is. Is he actually just trying to do the right thing?
It feels like he's trying to do the right thing. Isn't that what Funk said in the first episode?
Yeah.
There you go, giving an F when it wasn't your time to give an F.
Yeah, that was a great line, too.
Yeah, it's a great line, yeah. I like that a lot.
I wonder if we're going to get a backstory as to why he suddenly now cares. Because, I mean, he's obviously not new to this.
Sure.
That's usually the cliche in these movies, right? Like The Untouchables.
Right.
New cop on the... He's new there. He wants to start to shake things up a little bit. Jimmy's been there for a minute, apparently.
Or, it could just be he's pushed to his breaking point and was like, why are we not actually dealing with this?
For sure. That would be frustrating.
Yeah, I think so.
Why be complacent and all
this?
Yeah,
right. I mean, it sounds like from what Herc and the other guy were saying, basically what they do is they grab the dealers off the streets, arrest them, just the guys that are handing it out, basically, and try to get them to flip on somebody else. But no one's actually going after the top guys.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's what Avon is.
Yeah. Cut the head off the snake.
Yeah. And that is Lieutenant Daniels.
Such a great actor.
Lance Reddick, yeah. He was in my favorite episode of The West Wing.
Yeah.
Oh, is this where they're working?
That's cool.
I think it'd be fun to get put on a special assignment like this and be working off the precinct.
That's what I'm saying. I think the cross, getting to work in narcotics for a bit would be a lot of fun.
Anyway. And dangerous and frustrating.
For sure. Change of pace, though.
Yeah.
At least that works.
Telephone on the floor.
First things first, get a desk. A couple of desks in there.
Right.
It was for McNulty.
I shouldn't be here.
No, you shouldn't.
I absolve you of all your sins, Detective McNulty.
You are my sin, you know that? Talking to you, my major's ready to cut my throat.
Yeah?
Yes, he is.
Hey, you missed the spot.
Why don't you do it?
Seniority.
All right. Reason why we're all here.
Yeah. No one's happy to see you.
You asked for these guys?
Ask for more manpower. Have a seat.
What was the last time that place was used? The 60s?
Right, yeah. Whoa!
Officer Przybylski shot the wall, Lieutenant.
Oh my God.
Why did you shoot the wall, Officer Przybylski?
I was just showing Carve how my trigger pull is light, you know? He took the clip out, boss.
But not the one in the chamber.
Yeah, not the one in the chamber.
I forgot the one in the chamber.
You're a cop.
Oh my God.
You want him to write on it?
Right on what?
You let one go, you gotta write. You gotta justify the use of deadly force.
Oh my God.
It's an accident, okay? Give me a break already.
Oh.
Lieutenant Cantrell, he sent me to casualty section a couple months back. And I asked out a casualty.
So this is a guy nobody wants? Is that what they're saying here?
Man, this is right, yo.
I agree.
Good with the hot sauce, too, though.
Yeah, McNuggets are great.
Yeah.
You want some nuggets?
Nah, go ahead, man.
Man, whoever invented these, oh, he off the hook.
You think you get a percentage?
Why not?
He didn't get paid anything, yeah.
Just some sad down at the basement of McDonald's.
That's true. I know people who worked in an R&D of restaurants. They don't get paid at all.
Now, you think Ronald McDonald gonna go down that basement and say, "Hey, Mr. Nugget, you the bomb."
Mr. Nugget.
Still have the idea, though.
It's like, whatever.
Apparently the guy who created the Frappuccino at Starbucks got hosed. He was an
Really?
employee, and they didn't give him anything.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Why was he in casualty section?
He shot up his own car.
Oh, man.
He fired 2 clips into an unmarked car somewhere out in West Baltimore. Called in a Signal 13 on the radio like he was under fire from a sniper.
Oh, my God.
He stuck to his
So
story
did you
for
get him
half
out
a
of there?
day till ballistics matched the bullet to his off-duty weapon.
How does he still have a job?
He's got some kind of suction with the mayor's office. I don't know exactly.
He's somebody's kid or something.
Yeah.
I asked the deputy for manpower. He then tells property to send me 2 men, and special will send 2 more.
So he's in their worst.
Yeah.
We put a quick charge on this Barksdale and then get out. If he sends me good police, I might get it into my head to do good police work.
Oh my God, what a mess.
Best I can do is tell my unit chief that you drew He wants to take it upstairs and have someone call the deputy for operations. It's his choice.
That won't happen.
Probably not.
Yeah, it sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
What a terrible system all the way around this is.
It's like, I'm sure like this does bend reality a little bit. Like, I like the fact that it is more realistic in the sense that there's so much paperwork.
Right, yeah, it's all red tape.
Hey, Kima. Hand me that bag.
Yeah, she seems the most capable of this group.
And she's going to school for all this, too? Yeah. That's crazy.
When was it that you first figured you liked women better than men?
Oh, God.
I mind you asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really personal question.
Well, we've established she worked with children, so.
Right.
No, I'm not in need of your services there, but I'm offering my services to y'all. You got the bag. Yo.
What's his revenge?
Downtown Grim, right?
Because we know that he's going to be an informant for them, right?
Yeah. Because
they beat up
Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny got beat up. These don't strike me as Fedora kind of guys.
Nah. They'll try it on, though.
Yeah.
Bravo! Shut it down! Shut it down!
They don't even care. They're
like,
yeah, we get it. You're gonna yell it.
So we get to chase 12 people.
Right, yeah. They're obviously not here for that.
Boy thinks I'm gonna dirty him.
Like I won't do it. Yeah, Western knockos come around here picking shit up off the ground, putting it on whoever you damn well please.
That's probably true.
I thought you heard what the jury had to say.
Oh, the jury. What do you say your name was?
I ain't say shit.
Just you, me, my partner, Mr. here. We're just sharing our thoughts here. Hey, Bunk. Vile for your thoughts.
Anybody who spend their time witnessing shit, you gonna get got. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but that's the way things go around here.
Yeah, I believe that.
That how you see things, D'Angelo? Like your friend here?
He might get turned.
Yeah, he definitely isn't into the violence, even though he killed somebody.
Yeah. So that's his angle. Just keep him there until he pushes everybody. That's good. Smart.
Yeah.
Something's up.
Is that because of Jimmy and Bunk?
You see bubs for the head of anybody. You take some pictures, all right?
Yeah. They know that Jimmy's
Especially
there, right?
the red one.
I
You see him put
don't
that
know.
red hat on anybody's head.
Okay, so the hats are the clue.
That's clever.
Yeah, it is.
Notice that most of the time it's like Kima thinks she's above us or something.
She kind of is. She's smarter than you guys.
Yeah.
It ain't right. You think it's right? Yo, man, shut up for just a minute. I'm trying to concentrate on this here.
Yeah, please shut up.
Yeah. There might be a reason Herc hasn't advanced as fast. Doesn't seem like he's that bright.
He's not that ambitious.
Look, is y'all gonna arrest me? Then go the f ahead and arrest me. If not, shut the f up.
Whoa, you want to get arrested?
No.
Shut the up your own self.
Hey, you getting awfully close, man. You knowing the force or some shit?
I don't know. If I was a police officer in that situation, I'd be nervous. All of a sudden, two cars full of guys rolled up and I was arresting somebody. Yeah.
They're very bold to walk in like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's two dudes strolling on in there.
Right.
Good. Just gonna grab this guy real quick. I'm curious as to if D'Angelo is in danger.
I don't feel like he's just because of who he is.
Well, he's not related to Stringer.
No. But I think Stringer's like number 2 to Avon.
Okay.
Because Avon's the target of the investigation.
Just that look that Stringer gave there, I was like,
You put a bullet through a wall, dry fire in the detail office. No promises, but you get me sitting and I'll carry Prisbaluski for as long as I can.
How'd you handle the judge?
I told him we were looking closely at the situation. I asked him not to say anything publicly.
Is this the witness call?
What if Barksdale ordered the murder of a state's witness?
Oh, are you serious?
Why would anyone do that after the witness testifies? Has no effect on the case.
It's the effect on the next case. Yeah.
We pull McNulty up, the judge will bring the press into this. I can see that a mile away.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Let McNulty take his best shot and hope like hell he comes up short.
My God.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
You part of my case?
No, sir. He's a potential suspect in my murder.
Which might be part of my case.
Yeah.
I could use some coffee. You want some coffee?
Yeah, smart.
Give a second.
Let these guys talk it out.
Let's go.
I need to work.
Lieutenant, we're just about to go.
Now.
Yeah.
I just came from the office of the deputy ops where your own major's telling Barella, do you? You hear me? Rawls is giving you up.
Did I do?
What? Yeah.
We bring this business to the deputy first, we got a shot. But no, you out there all alone jumping bad.
I like Daniels.
Yeah.
What do you have to connect him to the dead witness?
Not a thing.
Why'd you pick him up?
We press him, see what kind of flex he shows.
So this is a waste of time.
Yeah.
I thought you said you wanted me in. You're along for this interview, but it's Homicide's place, so let him leave.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which you seems my way.
Yeah, you might want to run tag and title on these two trucks. They scoped us when we jacked the kid.
Been there.
Yeah, she already had got the plates.
Y'all weren't the only lawmen down in the canyon today.
Really? Where were you? Where was she?
He would get up every day, go out, and do maintenance work. Then on the weekends, he was driving a cab out to the airport.
That sucks.
Yeah.
He volunteers what little time he has left at his church.
Church-going man.
A Bethel man. A deacon.
Good person.
2 jobs and 3 kids.
Guess they're making this stuff up. We didn't have any kids yet.
I mean, I'm sorry for the man, but I ain't got nothing to say.
You sorry? You sorry for him? You killed the man.
No.
Yes, you did.
You got him killed.
Yeah.
Good argument over 20 missing gel caps. That little kid, instead of getting his first haircut, gets one in the eye.
Okay, so this is actually a guy with a conscience.
Yeah, it is.
That man was just my thing.
Oh, wow.
My thing ain't had. They ain't had to do that.
Wow.
No mama and no daddy.
Those Punk's kids.
Oh, his
I
kids,
bet they
yeah.
are, yeah.
For a moment or two, collect your thoughts, get your together. And then I think it might be a good thing for you to write a little letter to those children.
Oh, God.
I mean, just say something. Tell them how you personally think your uncle, maybe he got it wrong this time because it's wrong.
Well, they're really working him well.
It means something to him to know that you feeling for him.
God. This is some master manipulation.
That's fantastic.
And I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh, okay. For a second, I was going to break. Yeah.
Just say what's in your heart.
Oh, my God. They're going to turn this into a confession, aren't they?
Oh, man. Whoa. Whoa. Can't believe this is working.
I can't either.
Sad enough with the kids, being orphaned and everything.
I thought it was from Bunk's desk.
Yeah. His kids, yeah.
They're yours?
Yeah, afraid so.
Good thing they look like their mama.
The defense never rests.
Shame on you, McNulty, dragging me from the Levy family preserve on a Friday night.
Okay, so this is a lawyer. I thought it was another cop or something.
Your client.
What the f? Stop writing now. Shut up!
That letter? Yep.
Any charge here?
No charge.
Good. Get up. Go. Walk.
And they got him.
Okay. So Levy is a lawyer.
You don't do anything. You don't write anything. Do you hear me? Shut up.
So not a great lawyer. Not a good guy.
He's a mob lawyer.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
is.
Saul Goodman.
Yes, he is. With less hair.
Yeah.
On the street, we work partners. Griggs and Sidner,
Because that's Sidner, the new guy.
Yep.
Mahone and Polk, Prisbaluski and Freeman.
All right.
To start with, we've got 9.
Did that get it?
You need a prosecutor.
No! Turn this off!
No, we don't have enough desks yet, so we gotta share.
Y'all for purchasing?
No. You people bring me something that needs OT, you'll get OT. Until then, live on your salaries.
So they basically have everybody that nobody wanted from multiple places.
For sure, man. It's not exactly the Avengers there.
Yeah, exactly.
Long-term surveillance, and eventually it's going to need a Title III wiretap. Most of all, it needs police who know how to work those things.
I like how they call them police, not cops.
So you think it's good for business to put it out on the street that our witnesses get killed?
Oh, you think it's not on the street already?
Yeah, he was like in public, like right out there.
Get in and out.
Yeah, so that takes some time.
Well, he was told not to take time. It's like, get in and get out. He just said it. We're not supposed to be doing long-term stuff.
I don't know how you do this quickly.
Yeah, there's no way.
Like, yeah. We need some privacy?
No, sorry. He's cool.
What's with the hat?
Boy.
We'd be.
If someone is someone you need to know, I put the red hat on him. Come in here, take the pictures.
Stink him?
Oh, I didn't see that one smudge. Rock.
We haven't hit the low rises yet.
Which one's Weeby and Stinkum?
I would not want that name.
Young little white boy used to come down to the corners real green. I was schooling him, you know.
What happened?
They stopped him.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
He's still at university. Tubes all up in his nose.
The makeup is really good.
It is really good. The performance is fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, just to carry me, Kim.
It sucks that you have to keep feeding this.
Yeah. You know what it's for.
Yeah.
Bubs.
Obliged.
And when somebody's this far gone, it's like...
Change it up, Bubs.
Yeah.
Go east side.
Yeah.
Use your name, Stringer, Weebay, Savino.
Weebay.
Peanut.
Then they started crying about how the kids ain't doing so good. So, you know, I'm like, it ain't gonna hurt for me to say I'm sorry the man got killed.
You gotta say you sorry.
Yeah.
It's a shame what happened to that man, all right? Because he wasn't doing nothing but coming off the elevator when I was doing that thing that I was doing.
Yeah.
Listen, what you think about what happened to the man? You think we killed the motherfucker? Speak your mind.
He knows he did.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I don't know.
Exactly. You don't know and you don't need to know.
Oh, that's a yes.
It ain't on you, cuz. You feel me? It ain't on you.
It is so on you.
Yeah.
Now, come on, man. Let's go in here, have some good time, get some ribs before they ate all the ribs up.
This case is I know it. We're dancing around with this motherfucker.
These guys just whine a lot, don't they?
They do, man.
We go into those towers and we let them know.
No cowboy stuff, remember?
Right.
You gotta let these motherfuckers know who you are.
Is this guy just a bully?
You're gonna blow this. You're gonna ruin this.
I'm with you.
You've been drinking?
Carve.
This guy sucks. Okay, so Carve.
I didn't have his name before.
All right, Carve is smarter than...
Definitely smarter than her. Kurt's the idiot.
And then
Prez Belusky.
Prez.
Yeah.
He's not... He's right there with her, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is just a car full of
At least
idiots.
Carve can kind of see the big picture, but
Right.
he's easily...
He's going with them.
Too. Yeah. Come on,
So what
man.
do you rolling? You just start beating people up? The problem is they're going to let them know that there's a case going. You know what I mean? Like that they're being watched. It's like, why are they even here? Like 10 o'clock at night. Yeah.
Say, got your pockets. And you know what? Put your pants down, man.
And this is why people hate the police.
This is stupid. Yeah. Even if you arrested somebody, what would you say you were doing there?
Yeah.
Stay down.
Y'all collect bugs down now? Who own these towers?
Because we coming back. When we roll out, come back in an hour, catch everybody dirty. You'll see how that goes.
But yeah, the guy's just doing his laundry.
I ain't doing nothing.
Really? What? I got nothing for you.
You have his gun out?
I think he just pistol whipped him.
He definitely did.
Oh my god.
Are you serious? Go bleed on my car? Bleed on my car. Get your
He did just pistol whip him.
Yeah, he did.
And he's already... Yeah, be careful with that trigger.
Yeah.
And what?
Right? Yeah, get in your car and leave, man.
Don't escalate this any further.
Now that their guns out, this is oh
Yeah,
my
god!
god!
Start unloading on a freaking
Got a visual?
Get the radio.
Oh my god! This is blowing up.
This is so tense.
Signal 13.
This is so
771 Franklin.
Oh my god!
In the court.
Oh man!
Oh my god! They're shooting.
This should have left.
I'm ahead. Signal 13. Officer
Kurt's
down.
hit.
Officer
Yeah.
down.
You can't just shoot at
people's apartments. Well, how did that go?
Right?
That's the most predictable outcome.
You just
there.
shot at a random apartment.
He did shoot at a
There's
random
probably
apartment.
kids in there and stuff. Like, God, that's so stupid.
Oh, no.
Is that it? Was it the...
You happy now?
Oh, no, it's the...
Yeah.
Yeah, the dead witness.
Move that desk out of my unit. I do not want that fucking man's desk in my unit.
That's Crutchfield's desk.
Oh, my God.
Crutchfield's?
McNulty sits here.
Well, clean up the stuff.
No, he was not gonna.
Yeah, of course not.
Lieutenant, I saw the story in the paper. I want you to know I had nothing to do with it.
They're like, shut up.
Yeah, bigger fish to fry. Was that their car?
They torched it?
Oh. Yeah. Well, that was an expensive idiot thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, what do? Like, do you kick him out? I mean...
He's probably stuck with him.
I got a 14-year-old in critical but stable condition at university. And 2 witnesses who say one of you Princess Cole cocked him with the butt end of a pistol.
Oh, was it 14?
What did you learn when you went into the terrace at 2 in the morning to conduct field interviews? What valuable information did we...
That's the big question, yeah.
Our ID is going to be on all 3 of you by afternoon.
Good.
You're going to have a file thick enough to see the light of a trial board. Now tell me, who cold cut the kid?
Perez.
The same guy who shot the wall. Get rid of him.
Kid sucks.
He does. Say it.
Me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
At least you can admit that.
Why?
He was leaning on the car.
Yeah.
He pissed me off.
God, he should not be a cop.
No.
No, Officer Przybylewski, he did not piss you off. He made you fear for your safety and that of your fellow officers.
I'm kind of surprised he's helping him out.
Maybe when he raised the bottle in a threatening manner, you used a kill light, not the handle of your service weapon to incapacitate the suspect.
He's doing him a big favor here.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's actually helping dig him out.
Because this case is so much bigger, but like,
I guess.
I hate that. I hate it.
It's police helping police, that thing, yeah. He might have a drinking problem.
Right?
Yeah.
They all just drink in their cars. They don't go to like a bar or something.
Yeah. Well, he's been there too. He's just always drinking.
Episode, How do you get any work done like that?
Seriously. I don't know how it works as far as how they get paid, like sign a time card, but it seems like they work all the time.
Yeah. Is it cliche that cops drink, or is it just like a...
It's probably a lot of truth to it, I would think, because it's such a stressful job.
Yeah. See and do a lot of horrible things.
Yeah.
The show is so well researched.
Yeah, it is. I was sleeping on the couch.
But that couch is so gross.
Oh. Outside?
I wouldn't sit on it.
Oh. No. Did you lean your head on it like that? No way.
A tarp for it.
It's like, I can't imagine the insects that are on that thing.
Wait, who's getting shot?
Said pounding.
No, don't screw up here, man.
Hey, police!
Oh, Jesus. Last thing you need to do is screw up now.
Right. I don't know why he thinks this is funny. It's just kind of sad and tragic.
He's drunk.
Hello? Yeah.
Oh, man. I think now you have to be like, even if Przybylewski's not going to get in like trouble, be like, you need to resign. You just quit.
Want to hit that guy?
Yeah.
He blinded a child.
Blind in one eye.
Oh.
The kid. The 14-year-old.
I think they're going towards Przybylewski being kicked off the force. Personally,
I think he should be.
Yeah,
a lot of guys should be, but
that was a way over the line.
It's an interesting commentary on like who is in the police as well, because it is a thankless job.
Sure,
that probably doesn't pay great, but still, the fact that these guys are able to do this is like, wow. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whilst trying to stop arguably worse people, it's very complicated. There's no right and wrong answer to this. But blinding a 14-year-old child is awful.
I mean, we don't want to overly generalize. There are obviously really, really great police officers, and there's obviously really, really terrible
not black and
ones.
white.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
But we're seeing here that there are definitely some that shouldn't be doing the job. I think, bottom line, Herc and Presbeluski should not be police.
No, they should.
They should not be with the police at all.
And it was a good writing in the sense that the first time we meet Prez, he accidentally discharges his weapon.
What an introduction to a character, right?
Only for it to come full circle with him blinding a child. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot going on in each episode so far.
Sure.
I think it's really well managed.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this was a little more narrow in terms of the storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
The first episode, like we said, pilot, you have to kind of shotgun everything,
right.
introduce the world. And in this one, we followed more McNulty, less of the criminals. Obviously, we got D'Angelo quite a bit.
Yeah.
But the way those two storylines intersected was really interesting as well.
Sure. That's probably going to happen pretty frequently.
For sure. And I want to see in the next episode when we do that, what storylines we're going to follow on that side. Because I am thinking eventually we will get more of a the criminal side.
Yeah, we didn't get a whole lot in this episode.
It's intriguing because we keep seeing like Stringer and Avon, and it's like these guys are so
Stringer
intriguing.
Stringer barely talked in this episode. He didn't do much. We saw him a couple times. He was just kind of there. Avon still kind of, his function so far has just been to talk to D'Angelo both times we've seen him. But yeah, I like the setup of the show. They have this unit that's put together from policemen from all different parts of the police department.
Yeah.
And most of them suck at their jobs.
For sure.
And they're supposed to do this thankless task, which is actually probably more monumental than anyone wants to admit.
Yeah.
With people who don't seem like they're really capable of doing it, except for a couple, right? No overtime.
You're doing this because you have to.
You're right. And basically you have Daniels, Greggs, and McNulty who seem to know what they're doing. And that seems to be the whole list.
Who is Greggs the lady?
Yeah, Greggs is the lady.
I love her.
I do too.
She's honestly so cool.
Yeah, she is. And actually seems to care about doing a good job.
And I want to see where her storyline goes too. I want to see if she does make it through law school.
Yeah.
I mean, what is her path going to be? Because
like as the show progresses, like where she ends up. Yeah,
because I'm very interested in her character, and like maybe it is like that old timey thing of like good guys, bad guys. Because we gravitate towards more heroic characters.
Sure.
Also, same with villains. Like they're very intriguing. That's why I want to see more of Stringer. I want to see more of D'Angelo because like we watch a lot of crime shows.
Right.
We've both seen Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
You're watching The Sopranos.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to get caught up in that world, right? It's so interesting because we don't have that perspective. I want to see more of that.
Well, plus, again, what makes this work is it's not romanticized at all, right? The criminal aspect of it is not romanticized, which I like. It shouldn't be.
It should not be.
That was, again, I've said on other shows, that was my one complaint with Breaking Bad was there is no, except for the other bad people, for the most part, there wasn't a lot of consequences of the drug stuff. Yeah, innocent people died, and you're like supposed to hate characters to make that happen. But as far as like, it's a show about a guy making, tons and tons of crystal meth, but we don't really follow that anywhere. And it's like there are a lot of people suffering and doing bad things and having bad things done to them here, and that's just kind of like something we don't really ever see or talk about because it's too much of a bummer.
Well, that's interesting too because Breaking Bad and even like Goodfellas, for example, it gets you on the side of the criminals, to where you're rooting for them, and you're like, wait, why am I rooting?
Right?
For them?
Absolutely.
It's a real moral question you have to ask yourself. With this, it's like, here's who they are,
right?
You know what I mean? And like, you can paint it out. Same with the police in this episode, right? You're like, these are your heroes, quote unquote, heroes. These are your protagonists, your antagonists. Follow them,
right?
They're complicated characters. It's a real
it's a mess. It's like here's how messy the drug war is. None of this is black and white.
Yeah, I can't believe how good this is with just 2 episodes down.
Yeah, absolutely. I also did like the introduction of Levy, the lawyer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, we're gonna get that aspect of it too, the sleazy drug lawyer. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm hoping that's not the only time we see him.
Yeah. Him slapping him on the back of the head, I was like,
that's what I was too. I was like, whoa.
Okay.
I was like, you just hit a drug dealer that you represented the back of the head.
Whatever his uncle told him to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't seem like he was in any kind of trouble for it.
No, he wasn't.
So I hope he is a character moving forward. I'm sure we're going to have more than one arrest, obviously, on a police show. But I'm sure we're going to see the guy more often. But that one intrigues me. All right, we'll catch you on the next one, guys. See ya.